I don't hear anyone. Is everyone there? Oh, we just lost Suave.
Hey MJ,
Hey sis, how you doing? How you living?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm good. Hey, okay. Just another day in the neighborhood. Well, it is another day actually. I just seen the time. It's like 2 o'clock.
hmm
2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, just another day slaying dust, ladies.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Suave, man, I don't really like you, motherfucker, man.
I'll come along. What you were saying when I was leaving the stream, something about public humiliation. This is
Yeah,
not about
I
public
was saying
humiliation.
I had the wrong term when it comes down to. I was using the term fertilization, but I was talking about soil. I, you know what I mean. So I was wrong. I was dead wrong, going off of ignorance. You know what I mean, to the term I was using. Hey, so am I still stupid? No, I was when I was using that term, but now I have a little bit more knowledge in what I'm talking about. That's all I gotta say. As far as in that fertilization, the woman's womb is a fertilization. That's not the truth. I was wrong. Yep, I'll be admitting. I don't deserve death though.
Nobody ever said that, bro. Why are you being so fucking extra? Like you're being
And
hella
listen, that's
fucking
between you and
Suave
extra.
Swab.
did, man. You
You a
know.
That's
whole
between you
female,
and
bro.
Swab.
You a
At the
whole
end of the
female.
day,
Uh,
it's taken like 9+ months. We're now in 2022 to get you just to this spot, dude. You hard work.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man, no man. Our people are stiff necked hearted. I'm one of them.
Mhm.
So you
I
wanted to ask
apologize
me
for
a
my
question?
ignorance. Forgive me, sisters. You know what I mean? I'm gonna
We
be
do
more
not care about
open
that, bro. Just
to
hush.
y'all. You know what I mean? The sister told me that I'm not open to what the sisters are saying, and I don't want to be like that. I definitely want to have an ear to hear what's going on, and I'm practicing that. I
So
apologize.
sometimes, go ahead, carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, I apologize. You know what I mean? That's all I have to say, man. I apologize for my ignorance, and you know what I mean. And I don't want to seem like I being the victim because you know what I mean. In all actuality, I was getting beat up for my stupidity. So hey,
So, ah, I'm glad that you apologize and you're learning and you're growing step by step. So you said that you had some smoke for me. So you was mad that I said that biracials did not do not have the right to have reparations in regards of the reparation talk.
Okay, before you two move forward with
yes,
that part of
you
this
definitely do.
discussion,
You're definitely wrong because if one, the only biracials I'm talking about is the one with an immediate black parent. If they have a great grandpa or anything like that, more than just a parent or a grandpa, that's you know what I mean, black. But you know what I mean, you don't have a dad that's black. You don't or a mom that's black. You don't deserve reparations. You made you know what I mean. You're no longer considered nothing black. You're either whatever race you took. You're white. Say like for instance, Blake Griffin's kid. That kid is straight white. Blake Griffin is a biracial person. He has immediate black pops, but his kid is straight white. His kid ain't black, man. There's no black in him. Yeah, you know what I mean? Well, there's a few, it's a little bit of black in him, but it's not enough to, you know what I mean, consider him even half black.
But if you saying Blake
That's all I'm saying.
Griffin deserves it because his father is a full black person, when we know that Blake Griffin himself is a biracial, not a black person, but if he decides that he feels that he is
Hmm.
black and his and his offspring is black because he feels he's black, then what would stop him from getting reparations?
No, but he doesn't feel that. He Blake Griffin is biracial, and when
Oh my
he chose
God.
another race besides black, he chose what race he wanted his baby to be, which is not black. If he
But like I
if he
said,
got black, wait, hold on. If he was half black and he got with a black woman, like even Suave agreed to this one. A biracial person and a black person can make a black baby. That's just what it is. But he
they
chose
can make a
to make a white baby when he
they can make
Huh?
a predominantly black baby. Yes. They can make a predominantly black baby. The baby will still have a
it's either you
percentage
is or you're not.
of huh? Say that again?
It's either you is or you ain't. It's either you is.
No, it's not either
or
you
you
is
ain't.
or you ain't. It's the baby has one black full parent and it has a biracial another biracial parent. The baby will be predominantly black. That's just
So
what
that
it is.
baby-
It's predominantly
So
black.
that baby's not black to you either.
It's predominantly black. I said predominantly.
No, I'm just saying, is the baby black? Is the baby that has it's the baby that comes from the biracial and black person, is that baby black or is that baby still biracial?
I will know.
Or is
I
it-
would consider that baby black. If that's what you're asking me. I would
Okay,
consider that
so-
baby black.
Right, and that's why I'm saying Blake Griffin's baby is white because he chose the white. He didn't choose black. He's half
But
black.
my
You know what I mean?
but
He's
my
still,
my
you know what I mean?
question
He got a
is
immediate, he got
but-
a black parent, so he gets reparations.
but my question is, if a biracial person and a black person creates a baby and that baby is considered black, how can a biracial who was made by a white or whatever person and a black person be up for, we don't consider them black, we consider them biracial. How do they get reparations?
Well,
They're
you know what I
not-
mean?
They're not
We
that
actually do. We
biracial-
actually
that
like in
biracial
reality, sister. In reality, we do accept the biracial people as black people. That's just what it is. Like you're not gonna tell you.
No,
no matter
that's-
how many people platforms you go
no,
to. Hold on. No
no,
matter how many platforms you go to, you're not gonna convince black people. I'm just letting you know the truth. You're not gonna convince black people that their people ain't their people. It's not what you're gonna do. But you can
First of
convince a
all,
black person like, oh, that
biracial-
mixed kid went and had a baby with another race, and that baby don't even look black. Ain't got no black features.
mixed
baby white.
kids, mixed
that baby
kids,
never Chinese.
mixed kids and biracial kids are the product of a black person and another person who is non-black. That is not our people. Our people
Yes.
is someone who is made from
Yes,
a
it-
black
How
person
can you say?
and another
No, hold
black
on.
person.
No, that's a lie. How can you say that?
So
another black
person
man's
and a black
baby. Hold
person
on.
don't
How
create
can
a
you say
black
that
person?
another black male's? Just listen. How can you really look at a black man or woman and tell them that your baby ain't my people? Your baby ain't black. They be like, but I'm black. I'm full black. What you mean my baby ain't black? Yeah, my baby's
Your
mixed, but
their
that's still my
baby is not black. Their baby is a product of of interracial. That's not a black baby. So you're
It's
contradicting
not full
yourself.
black, but it's the baby is still black. No, the baby is not.
No,
full
the
black,
baby is not
but
only
that
black.
baby
The
is
baby,
still
the
but
baby
the
is not
mixed- the-
only black.
the mixed baby.
How are you denouncing? How
Okay,
are you
nor
denouncing the
is
other
the baby.
side
Hold
of
on.
their race?
You're not
How are you
denouncing them.
denouncing?
If they're sitting there in your neighborhood, hold on. If they're sitting there in the neighborhood with you, going through the struggle with you, going through
How are they
all
going
these
through the struggle?
these
How are they
racial
going through the
slurs,
struggle?
just as you. Hold on, just as you.
So you're saying that biracial.
What do you mean?
You're saying
Dude,
that biracials have the same struggle as black
heck,
people.
they got it worse. They got it worse than
They
us.
have it worse than black people.
Yes, biracial people have it
Biracial
worse
have
than
it worse than
black
black
and
people.
whites or black and Mexicans because they're not accepted in either one. You guys don't want to accept them. Like we got you just straight, just black power, not accepting them, and you got these straight these honkies that straight white power that's not accepting the Negro baby either.
Wait.
You got the Negro not
So
accepting
hold
no
on. Wait.
baby, and the
No.
white.
Let's revert this back. Me telling them that they're not black because they are not black because they're mixed with two different races. Me telling them it's not black is me not accepting them. I accept them for what they are. They're not black.
No, you know you don't accept them because you said they don't deserve reparations. That's when that lets you know
I'm
that
asking
you
the
don't
reason
accept
why.
them.
Okay, so let
You
me
said
ask you a
no,
question.
no, hell no.
No,
You
let
don't
me
get
ask
no
you another question.
reparations.
No, I'm gonna ask you another question. Okay, so the talk of reparations. Do you know what the reparations are for?
Yes, for the atrocities that will happen to our people.
So it was the atrocities that was happened to what people? What people?
Blacks and biracials. Blacks and
No,
biracials.
it was not for biracials. It's not for biracials.
Yes, it
because
was.
there were
What?
no, it
There
wasn't.
was
It was not for
biracials that was
biracials.
going through it. Yes, it was. Okay, did white people accept mixed babies?
That's not my problem. I'm not white.
I didn't ask you that. I said, did they
That's not
accept
my, like I
mixed
said, that's not my
babies?
problem. I'm talking about as in
It is a
regards of
problem
black.
because they were treated, sister. They were treated just like us. There was no difference.
You telling me that biracial people was treated exactly like us? So you don't know the difference between an enslaved person that was on the field and the ones that was in the house. You didn't know the difference between the ones who was in who was in brothels or the ones who was actually being breeded breeded. You don't know the difference. There was no difference between the treatment between
No,
the ones who look
there wasn't no difference.
who look more a phenotype of quote unquote enslavers than people who did not look like enslavers. There was no difference. This is
No,
what
when
you're
you look at
saying.
history, they did not treat. No, there was no. When you look into history and you look at what happened between the blacks and the quote unquote mixed people, you would see that they was treated both the same. They both did have no rights. They both were slaves, etc., etc. They was getting whipped and all that.
I really, wow, I can't believe this. Okay.
So was biracial people slaves? Yes or no?
Was biracial people slaves? Yes, there were biracial people that were slaves.
Okay,
But
that's all I. That's my point.
No, but wait. Biracial people did not suffer the same treatment as full black people. We have history that
Yes,
could
they
tell us
did. They
that.
were
We have history
slaves.
that
They
show us
did get the
that.
same treatment.
Really?
No, they got the
You
same
really
treatment.
believe
You just
that?
admitted that they were slaves.
There
Were
was
black
a
people
but
slaves?
it was a different. It wasn't the same type because
No,
those biracial no, those
Come on,
biracial
sis.
people was not. Listen, you're not listening. Those biracial people were not out there
All right, my
being
bad.
enslaved and doing field work, were they? They were in the house. Some of them
No,
was
they
even able
wasn't.
to go to schools. They were able to go to school. They was able to read. They were able to hold little jobs, like little jobs. They weren't like big jobs that they would give to actual white children and stuff like that. But they were able to hold jobs and stuff. At that particular
Where did you
time,
get this? I just want
was
to know,
the
where did you
enslaved
get this
people?
information? Because what I seen, like, no matter if you were mixed or not, you were treated like a slave. You didn't get to read. When I look at the history of white people, they wasn't able to read either or write or any of that. Right along with the black people. We already been through this on this channel before.
You
We already
sure?
proved
You
that
sure about that?
biracial people.
So
Yes,
you
we already
tell. So
proved
you
that
shall. So
biracial people were
if
under the
I
same
was to
circumstances
pull
as
up,
black people.
if I was to pull up a documentation that showed that they was that they did have the chance to read and that they did they was able to stay in like the cottages that was near the that was near the big houses and things of that sort, and that some of them was even actually able to eat in the kitchen, in the kitchen is near the dining area, versus as as people who are predominantly black or black couldn't. Is
No, there
those
was
the
black
same
people
treatments?
that was hold on. That wasn't there was black people, full black people that was in the house, able to read. Some of them, when you talk about some, there were some black people full that was in the house, able to read, eating some food in the kitchen.
They was only able
as
to read
well.
the Bible.
But
They was only able
mostly,
to read
I'm
the
talking
Bible.
about most, but now I'm talking about most mixed people and most black people were getting the same exact treatment.
Same exact treatment.
Hey,
Okay.
they're treating they're different.
All right. So
Same
listen,
exact treatment.
if you wanna
Don't
share
matter if a white man.
reparations with biracials, then I mean I'm not gonna hold that against you.
No, it's
I'm
not.
not.
I'm sharing reparations with my people. Like I said, if
They're not black.
if you don't have an immediate black parent, you're not black.
So if somebody, let's say for instance, if their grandfather, right, their grandfather is a black person, they have a child with someone who's not black, they create a biracial person, and then if that person doesn't, matter of fact, what if that biracial go and have a children with another biracial? Is that is that kid black?
If a biracial has another baby with a biracial, that baby's straight biracial. The baby wouldn't have an immediate black parent, so no, it wouldn't be black.
Okay, so that baby wouldn't be black. So I mean, so you know how to call that baby a biracial, but you can't call a biracial kid a biracial who's clearly just has one black parent and one white or whatever race parent a biracial. You have to assume that person is black.
No, I'm saying that I say they're biracial all the time. I'm not saying that they're full black. I'm saying they have an immediate black parent, and their kid is part of their community, is a part of their people. If that kid went on and was being with a white man and then got a white baby, that baby, he don't get nothing. You sell out. You sold out all our people.
Is because as an outsider looking in, do you get what I mean? You've got the situations with Native Americans being also slave masters. You've got white men that were slave masters. Coming down the line, obviously you had biracials that were slaves. But coming down the line, what's the cutoff point? Because we look at the situation and we see what the situation is with like the $5 Indians and the things that are going on since that. So now we're in 2022. Where will the cutoff point be?
The cutoff point is if you don't have an immediate black parent, you're not a part of this. That's the cutoff point. You got to have an immediate black parent.
You know, at this particular point, like, go ahead. Like, seriously, if you think biracials, deserve reparations due to the simple fact that their one parent is black and they're not black, then so be it. We're gonna see how that works out.
I mean, it works out. We don't sit there and start tripping on biracial people when they're in our communities. We don't say like,
who's tripping on them?
We don't sit there and look. Hold on. We don't look at them. We don't look at them like, fuck you say nigga for? Can't say nigga. like we would look at a Mexican or a white boy. You ain't allowed to say that. But a biracial person, someone
So it's
with an immediate
okay.
white person,
So wait,
you won't get mad at that
So
person.
it's okay. It's okay. So it's okay for a biracial it's okay for a biracial person to disrespect a black person in regards of calling them the N-word or calling them nappy headed or calling them ugly or
No,
calling them dark and crispy. It's okay
no,
because
wait. It's
in
not
your
okay for
eyes, a
anybody to
biracial is
disrespect. No, no,
black,
no, no.
right? So they
It's
get
not okay for
the go ahead, they get the
you
go to,
cold.
you know,
You
the
cold. You cold. You know you ain't right. It's not okay
no.
for anybody to
I'm just
disrespect.
saying what you said because you're saying that biracials
No,
are
I
black.
said to say the word
So if
nigga.
biracials are
Like you know how
black,
you be
they
like, "What's
have
up,
the
my nigga?"
right. They
Oh,
have
nigga,
the right
please.
to come out and just be like, hey, you know, you Neigeer because you know I'm black, right? Oh, you dark crispy
No,
da da
no,
da da da
it's
because
not
they're
right.
black, right?
Hold
Like,
on,
oh,
it's
you
not
know,
right
they're
to call
black.
anybody. No, it don't matter if you full black. You ain't supposed to be like, "Hey, nigger," to nobody. That word ain't right. That's a derogatory term that's used for black. It's not okay for nobody to say nigger. You took that out of the frame where I was trying to have it go. I was trying to have it in
No,
this
I'm not taking it out of
certain
frame. I'm
box.
just bringing it to
Use the word
reality.
nigga.
I'm bringing it to reality to what you're saying.
No, in all
You're
reality,
saying no, you're saying that if
no, in
you feel
reality,
that
sister.
no, if you're saying that if biracials are in our community, they're black, they're our people, right? They have the right to say all, you know, negative, disrespectful or degrading things or stereotypes to black people. This is what you're saying.
I never said
You
that.
said
I
you're
never
saying
said.
they have the
Hold on,
go
don't do
to.
that to me. Don't do that to me.
No,
I never said that.
I'm putting it exactly how you're saying it. You're saying that they have the right to do it because in your eyes, a biracial is black. So they have the right to
No, I
go
said
up
they
to a
have the they.
full
It's
black
not a
person
problem.
and call them an Nigeer. You
No,
know what I'm saying?
no. Why are you
Or
doing
say
that to me?
anything about their skin complexion and stuff like that because you know they're black, right? They're a part of our community, right?
No, see, now you throwing derogatory terms in there. I never brought that up. I say it's not. We don't get mad at biracial peoples for using the word nigga.
Who
Nigga.
doesn't? Who doesn't?
No black
You might
people.
not, but
None.
I
None.
do.
None. None. No.
You
There's
might
none.
not, I do. I
Man,
do. I would never let
you one out of
a
the whole community.
biracial, I would never let a biracial or a mixed race person disrespect a black person
I
in
never
my
said
face.
disrespect. You see, you going with disrespect. It's not disrespectful for me. Is it disrespectful for me to call don't? Hey, what's up, my nigga? Is that disrespectful?
You just said that the N word, nobody should be calling each other the N word.
I
Didn't you
said
just say
nigger,
that?
not nigga, nigger.
I don't think they should be, and nobody should be saying Nigga either.
Why? Why? Why can't we say what's up, my nigga?
I just, to me personally, I don't like it. I think it's offensive.
But our people don't think that the word nigga is offensive.
Some people does think that that word is offensive. You might not, but
Well, our
others
people
do.
generally. Oh, my bad for the noise, y'all. Let me let me mute out for a second.
I don't know. This is kind of weird and crazy. I mean, like there is no value about being black in the black community. That's what I get from all of this. Like no value. I really, really don't even believe that most people in the community even values or appreciates or think that being black is special, is is unique
You know, yeah,
or
right. I
anything.
think being black is very special.
No, you don't, because
How you gonna tell me I don't?
you think that
No, no. I
biracials
actually know that being
should be
black is
black.
special.
You know, you think
Hold on. We're the
biracials are
only
black.
ones. Black people are the only ones who hair doesn't go down but reaches towards the sun. What you talking about? I can point out all
No,
this. Dang, my bad, y'all. Hold on.
you think that but biracials hair go down though. Biracial hairs can go down. Not that, so not all biracials hair goes up to the sun. Some have hair to go down, and You talking about something like hair. Hair can change, and it doesn't matter what race you are. You can have different type of hair textures. That doesn't necessarily go by race all the
Yo,
time.
no, only the black race got curly hair, man. Only the
That's
black
not
race.
true. That's not
Oh,
true.
come on, man.
That's not true. You know Bob Ross, right? Bob Ross was a whole white man with a fucking curly afro that
That
kept
nigga
on
got a
getting
kid.
bigger and
That nigga
bigger.
got a kid. He got some
So
nigga in his
I
body
mean, I don't
somewhere.
know.
He
I
got
don't
some
know. That
nigga
was a
off in
full
there.
blown white man the last time I checked. There's a couple other white men with afros too. I mean, afro is
No,
not
man.
only just for within black people. People can have different hair texture, and not every black person have 4C type hair. You know, a lot of black people have 3B, 3C, 3A, whatever type of hair. So, to use something very, like on the surface of, hair texture, even skin complexion, to quote unquote to identify what is like, black.
Eye color.
Black people can have different color eyes. It's funny that predominantly the whole world is actually have dark eyes. Most people don't have light eyes. Even amongst the quote unquote race that usually shows having people with different eye colors. It's just like, I don't know, it's just the devalue of blackness that kills me. The value of blackness that kills me. Like, wow.
Nah,
Wow.
all the black people I know love themselves, man. We don't think that being black is a bad thing.
No,
We know that being black is a good thing. You know what I
you
mean?
don't,
Because we look at look at look
you
at you know
don't
what I mean.
even,
Look, just look at it.
value black.
Who
You don't
else
even value
value
black
black
though,
for sure?
because
How
you
you
just
gonna
said that you just said a biracial. You just sat up here and said biracial are black people. Those are your people,
No, I
right?
said those are my people. I said they're biracial, and
You
they're still
said
my
there.
people.
You didn't you say that? But didn't you just say that biracials are black?
I said they're biracial.
So now you're saying that biracials are not black. This is your stance, right?
Biracials are
Biracials are not black.
biracials. They're not 100% black. I don't know why I gotta keep saying it.
Okay, so right. So they're not fully black.
No,
Okay.
that's just a fact.
Okay,
I
I
mean, you
just want
can't.
to make sure that's your stance now. Biracials are not black.
That's
But you
all.
saying that
I've always been on that.
but you just said that they are part of the black community.
Yes, they are. They are. That's the truth. I'm
So
not
they're not a
lying.
part. So
I'm
you're
not
saying that
making it up.
they're not a part of the white community as well?
Some of them, yes. Some of them are.
Okay.
Most of them aren't. Like there's some Negroes that's a part of the white community. Not all brothers. Not everybody of color is a brother. Shit, you gotta sell out niggas too. It goes off the spirit, man. You
The
don't go off the
spirit.
color of their skin or the
The
you can't
spirit.
always go off the color of the skin or because they're from the same lineage as you. There can be black people that's straight against blackness at all
Oh
times.
yeah, we know. I can definitely agree with that. There's a whole lot of black people that's against blackness. There's a whole
Yeah.
lot of other black people who say that they love black people, but they put anything outside of black or what is considered black above black people.
No, you
It's
don't put
very comical.
well above. I don't know about people that put
Oh yeah,
racials
definitely.
above
I
black people.
mean,
There's probably is
there's so
people out
many
there.
black people. There's so many black people who um glorify people who have something else mixed in them as a
Yeah, I know. Yes, I
person
see that. Yeah, I've been through that
above
when I was younger.
black people. Like, they're not glorifying the woman that or the woman or man who is mixed because that person is black. They glorify them because of what is not black in them. You kidding me?
Yeah, that's you know what I mean. Those there's people that exist like that.
Oh yeah, I know. I definitely know.
But just because there's people that exist like that, you can't, you know what I mean, get mad at the biracials that's sitting out there with you, rocking with you. Yeah, I mean, through
Who's
thick and
getting
thin,
but
ready to
who
war
is
with
getting
anybody,
mad though?
ready to war
Who is
against the people
getting
that they're
mad
trying to
though?
say that they are.
No, but I don't understand why you equivalent me addressing that a biracial is not a black person as me getting mad at them. I
Well,
didn't
because
say
I didn't
anything
say
about I didn't say anything about you can't deal with them or oh they're not cool or no they're not friends or anything like that. I haven't said anything like that. But me addressing them that's saying, hey, you know, a biracial is just a biracial and they're not black, that's not me being against them.
So would you be against people like black people mating with mixed people, mixed black people?
No. I'm not
Okay, so
against
why?
anybody
Okay, then
mate.
why?
I'm
Okay,
not against
why
I'm
would
not
you say
against
those? Okay, this is
anybody
my problem.
mating with anybody. I'm not against anybody mating with anybody. At this particular time,
Yeah, you
everybody
are.
will
Wait,
mix
wait,
with.
wait. Yes, you are. You know what I mean?
No, I'm
Because
not.
aren't we about like black? You about like the black community, right? And what is
Uh,
ain't
I'm
you about building up your people?
I'm about black empowerment. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, would it be anti-black power if a black person gets with a mixed black person?
No, because that's
So
not
we
my
do. So
concern.
you accept the mixed people?
No, I don't. I don't. I mean, I accept them for what they are. They're mixed. That's what they are. That's not me saying I would not have any form of relations or anything with a mixed person. I'm just stating that a mixed person is mixed and a mixed person is not black. That's all I have ever
But a
stated.
mixed.
You're taking it to the point where you think that I'm saying or advocating not to even deal with these people, associate with them, or anything like that. I have not said none of those things.
Well, I know that you already want to get them away from getting reparations. So if you
No,
don't want them,
I just said what was gonna happen. I was just
no.
telling
Well,
the
you brought
truth.
up the 10%.
No, listen, let me explain to myself. I'm just explaining what's going to happen. If mixed or biracial people start to identify as a black person, they will now become the face of black people.
No, no, no,
And
no, no,
then,
no,
yeah,
no,
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 yep,
no,
yes,
no,
they
no.
will. Yes, they will.
No,
They will
it's not
become the
true.
face. Yes, it will.
You
Because
can't.
if
That's
we
not true.
now
Because
listen, if you're gonna listen, are you gonna listen or are you gonna just continue to talk over me? Do you wanna listen to learn what
well,
I'm
you.
talking about, or you just
All
want
right,
to
go ahead.
just attack me?
My bad. My bad, sister.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. My stance is that if biracials are not being identified as biracial or mixed, and they come and they are identified as only being black, even though we know that they are not fully black, they will become the new black. So when the reparations come, knowing that white people are and some are racist, you don't think that they would prefer to give what they would deem as acceptable blackness reparations before they give us, because if it was a problem that they didn't have a problem with it, they would have been gave black people reparations already. So when that time comes, don't be surprised if they identify that the biracial or the mixed race person is the black person and would prefer to give them reparations than black people,
No,
because
that's the
then
thing. If
it's
they're
because
hold
you're
on,
not
if we
identifying.
just all we got to do is say yes, mixed people are with us. We accept mixed people. They are considered black. So when reparations are being given out, it's not going to be white man has a choice to who they're going to give it to. If they're going to give it out to black people, they're going to give it out to who is deemed as black.
Really? So when we have Hispanic people who says they have
Thank you.
20% of African
You too.
DNA in them and they're black, like the ones who you could tell and look that you know that they're not black Hispanic people, they're just they're white Hispanic people. If they come and they say, "Well, I got 20% of African DNA in me, I'm black," and they start wanting to ask for those reparations, you gonna be down with that too?
No, so I already established the cutoff. The cutoff is if you don't
But
have
the
any
funny thing about
immediate
it
black
is
parents.
the
There's a
cutoff is not
cutoff.
the
No, you have
no,
to have it.
listen, but the cutoff, you don't determine the cutoff. This is what I'm
Yes, you
trying to
do.
say.
How you gonna tell?
No,
How you
you
gonna tell
don't.
me?
You don't determine the cutoff because at the
Yes,
end of the day,
yes. You have to have. No, there is.
if
It's
you're
common
allowing
sense.
people to no, if you're allowing people to identify as being black, they don't have to have two full black parents. Then anyone with any little small percentage, whether it's 5 or 10%, who can have phenotypical types of European and not African, can be considered and identified as black. There's nothing stopping them from getting
Yeah, there
reparations
is. They
or
don't have
claiming
an immediate
reparations.
black parent. Look at even you admitted. Listen, even you admitted that a full black person or two a non-full black person, which is a biracial, and a black person makes a black baby. That baby ain't 100% black. All right. So there's
But
got to
that
be a
baby is
cutoff. Hold on.
predominantly black.
That
That
okay, but
baby is
there's got to
predominantly black. Yes.
okay, but that baby ain't 100% black, right?
No, it's not.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you want to make your cutoff period with the okay, we got
a mixed person and just go to the baby. No, the mixed person is counted too. It's the ones that is.
No. I
It's
mean, like I said, that's what you believe. You believe that biracial people should be included in that discussion, and that's cool and that's fine. I personally, I don't think
even
that
white
it
people.
would be a good idea.
Everybody believes.
I don't personally think that is a good idea for black people and for black people, and that's just my stance on that.
Why? Okay. Why? Let me ask you this
Because
question.
I
Why
see,
would it be
because
bad?
I'm gonna show you.
For hold
I'll show
on,
you
hold
an
on.
example.
No, just listen. I didn't even get to finish. I didn't get to finish. Why would it be bad if mixed people are leaving with us? We all leaving together. We got mixed people. I'm talking about immediate mixed people, black and white. You know what I mean? Or black and Mexican. Mixed people. Mixed with a black mother or father and you know what I mean, you know what I mean, white mom and dad or Mexican mom and dad, whatever it is, whatever the case may be. If those mixed people are leaving with us and white people decide to give them reparations also, wouldn't that mean there would be more money in our community? We wouldn't be losing out, we'll be gaining. If we're saying, no, them niggas ain't black, and they be like, well, shit, the niggas is still going with you anyway. You know what I mean? Because you can't tell a lot of them niggas that they ain't black and you can't tell a lot of them niggas that they can't go with their mom or dad. If they going with their mom and dad, that's where they going. So, you know what I mean? For you to sit there and be like, no, them niggas don't get nothing. You're taking away from the community.
How are you taking
You
away
know
from
that,
the
right?
community again? How are you taking away from the community again? Do you know, matter of fact, do you
Because
know most
all of
mixed...
them were supposed to be.
Hold on.
Because
Wait. I
listen, you
want to
asked
say
me a
something.
question. All of them.
I wanted to say something.
All right.
Do you know that most mixed race people who are born from, let's say, for instance, if their mother is not a black, is not black, is non-black, you know that most of them actually date what the mother's race is and not and not the father's race. So most
That's
of our
false. That's false.
biracials that's not false.
No, the
I
white man.
guarantee you it's not false.
No. That is false. You don't see white dudes in the hood. You see white women in the hood with their babies. You don't see white men. White men are scared of the quote unquote neighborhood. No, they're not. No, there's not. Stop
yes,
it.
it is.
Stop it.
There are.
No.
There's white men in hoods.
No, it's not true. White men. Okay, look at the. Have you ever looked at the percentage of white men that go outside of, you know what I mean, white women or that date black women? And have you ever looked at the percentage of white women that date black men?
Yeah, I looked at the percentages. And what's your point?
Okay. So would it doesn't doesn't white women
Wait, matter of fact,
they want
actually, wait, hold on. Actually, your point actually made my, made my point that most biracials and mixed children are made by black men, correct?
yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's the funny thing. You can also see that most of the biracials, they either mix back with biracial people or their mom's race.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
They be
Yes,
mixing
it's
with the
true.
people in the neighborhoods they're in. Because no, they're in the neighborhoods with the black people. The white women come to the black neighborhoods and mix with the black people. The black niggas don't be mostly going over there. Some of them do. But when the white man gets with a black woman, he doesn't stick in the neighborhood. He brings around his family, around their culture, and teaches them their shit.
No.
That's what he does.
No.
The white man don't
No.
come out here with us.
You telling me why? Wait. First of all, not all black people live in hoods. That's for one, right? Not all black people live in hoods, right?
You said one more time.
Not all black people live in the hood.
Not all black
right?
people live in.
Yeah, we all. I'm just saying neighborhood. Our neighborhood. It don't got to be the hood. Our neighborhood.
But it's not our neighborhood.
Like,
but I'm just saying. But
that-
neighborhood. There's neighborhoods that are very diverse. There are more neighborhoods that have a predominant race that is larger in it. But so I'm not really understanding. Like, white women are not running to the hood to get dudes.
No, you know that every time. Listen, this is the thing. There's a such thing called white flight. When black people come around white people move further away. As soon as black people come around into that neighborhood, they move further away. They keep moving. Every time niggas try to come, just like Compton. White people owned Compton at one point in time. It was nothing but white people. And then black people came out there trying to get jobs and shit. And guess what happened? That shit turned into a black neighborhood. White people got out of there. White people don't live amongst black people. Generally.
I
They
would say
always
most
on
of
the
the time.
outskirts. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the general consensus. I'm not talking about the few incidences where black people are in white communities.
No, but there,
like
I'm trying to say, there is communities that are diverse, and it's just a predominant race that actually, just inhabits the location. It's not necessarily that community was a white community or that community was a black community. It's just that if a particular race decides to move there, then it's just predominantly that particular race.
I didn't hear the last part you said that when I.
No, I was just saying that it just basically is just the community. Like, the community is not always necessarily made to be like, oh, this is just a black neighborhood because all the white people moved out. Sometimes it's just that if more of a particular race goes to that neighborhood, then that is the reason why it will be considered a quote unquote dominant black or white neighborhood. But it's not necessarily because, oh, just black people came there and white people moved out, or it's not always like that all the time. There's a lot of places that are very diverse.
That is how it is. No, that is how it is. It's called white flight. When white people see too many black people coming around in their communities, they get further and further away, and then they start making they start making houses to where Negroes can afford. Only certain Negroes are gonna be getting up in there. Ain't just any old Joe finna get up in them gated communities, them Seven Oaks and stuff like that, them country clubs. That's for white people. They created that for them. They didn't create that for the Negro, and only a certain Negro is gonna get up in there. It ain't much in there. And them is the niggas that be having them mixed babies that be having babies by white people. The niggas that the black people, you know what I mean, that have biracial kids and is still in the community, their kids are the ones that is going to most likely get with another black person. That biracial kid is going to most likely get with a black person when they grow up.
No,
The
actually,
ones that's in
that's
the white
not true.
neighborhood, that is true. That's true.
No, that's not true. It's not
I mean,
true.
we can see it now. We see it now. We see it in the communities now. We see
Where
how
do you
black
see
people-
where do you see many
Black Griffin.
biracials
Blake
getting
Griffin.
back?
Come on, Blake Griffin, man. Blake Griffin,
Wait,
man.
didn't you just
He's in the
wait?
white
Wait,
neighborhood.
hold on. Calm your horses. Didn't you just say Blake Griffin went and had a baby with a non-black person, and now that baby is not black? Didn't you just say that earlier?
Yes. Yes,
So
and
that
that's
is
what
an
I'm talking
example
about.
of a biracial not dating back black. So what are you talking about?
Yeah, because what community was he in? Was he in a black community or was he in a white one?
Really?
That biracial
Really?
kid was in a white community. Yeah.
Really? No,
Yeah.
that's because
That biracial kid.
that's because his mother was white, and she can only teach her children about whiteness. She can't teach her children about being black. Hence why if the kids is being raised with the person of a predominant race, whether they're white or black, they're going to take on the mannerisms of the person who is raising them most of the time. Hence why
No, his
reason why
daddy
he
taught him
went.
that. His daddy taught him that. His pops told him.
So
taught him
you
that
telling
shit.
me his
pops
daddy
first-
taught
Yeah,
him?
he
You
went
saying,
to the
so you
white
saying his
community.
daddy taught him to wait? Hold on. His daddy taught him
Yeah.
to get a white woman.
Yes, he went to the white community, got him a white woman, and stayed in the white community. And created Drake, and then Drake grew up in a white community and got him another white woman and created a white baby. That's what happened.
Okay, so it's the
Guy
dad
didn't
that
grow up in a
so
motherfucking black
it's the
community.
dad it's the dad that taught the children to stay in the white community because he left and went into the white community.
Yes, if his dad would have took that black girl, I mean that white lady, and brought her to the black community, Drake would have grew up and got with a black woman. But Drake wasn't around black people.
No,
He was around white people.
no, he wouldn't.
Hold on, Drake was. Yeah, he would have. Yeah, he would have.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would have. Yes.
No, he
If
wouldn't.
you're around black people, hold on. If you're around black people, you're gonna mix with black people. You know what I mean? Especially if you're black. If you're
I
around
mean,
white people,
you can
you're
try
going-
to you would
you're going to
probably
mix it.
talk and date and stuff like that, but not necessarily. No.
what happens when you date? You know what I mean? Don't like the person that you're dating isn't, you know what I mean, usually the person that, if you're seriously dating this person, it's a person that you're gonna commit your life to and eventually have babies with.
I mean, that's normally the plan, but it doesn't necessarily happen that way all the time. But I just wanted to confirm that. I just wanted to confirm from you, because we've been getting way off a topic, and I'm about to go to sleep.
All right.
Yeah, you said you said that the black man left the community, and he's teaching his children to do the same thing that he did, and hence why
Yes.
Drake and Blake Griffin went and got a white woman.
Well, I said Drake. I'm talking about Blake Griffin. My bad.
Oh, but you saying Drake father didn't do the same thing?
I don't know. Did he? Shit.
I
He
mean,
probably did. I don't
his
know.
father,
I mean,
his
he did get
his
with
fa-
a. Oh yeah. But did Drake is Drake kid?
Drake
I
kid
don't
is
even
a
know who's
full
Drake.
white boy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I am talking
He
about
got
Drake.
blonde hair, blue eyes. He looked like he is the son of his mother. Not even he doesn't even look like Drake.
Drake. Yeah, I'm talking about Drake for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, for sure. I'm confused, man. Them two dudes, basketball, man, and rapping. I be getting them mixed up, putting them all in the same
Okay.
category.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
but yeah,
that's all my questions.
the do wrong.
That's all my questions. Good night, everyone.
Shalom. Swap, man, you went to sleep? Yep. Well, I still got y'all back, man. To my mixed brothers and sisters out there, you always gonna be accepted by, you know what I mean, One Nation Set Apart.
So I was listening in the other room. I've just kind of come back to our laptop. But it was interesting listening to what everybody had to say. I don't know what's the person's name? African American nationalist government's problem is. Because if you check things, I've sat back and I've listened to the conversation that you guys have been having in regards to reparations as African Americans. I've never claimed that I was African American. So I've asked certain questions so I can get a better understanding. So I'm not sure what your issue is, but take it somewhere else. In regards to what's going on with the UK, I speak to, the UK descendants, and CARICOM is going up against the Queen in court. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But I'm not trying to jump into the conversation in regards to what you guys should do as African Americans in regards to reparations with the American government. I'm interested to understand and learn what people's perspectives are, and I'm allowed to ask questions. Questions bring understanding, and it means it helps me understand what you guys think. Good night. God bless everybody. I've got to get some rest. Suave, I hope you're well. Moonflower, take care, sweetheart.
Good
I
night,
hope
sir.
Miss Katrina is
Yes.
doing all right. Oh, Suave, say that again.
I said good night. I appreciate you. Well, good morning.
No problem. Tell Miss Katrina I said howdy.
All right, man. Tomorrow or later today. Peace.